Highly lucrative AI referral programs pay out substantial commissions right now, yet most promoters using standard affiliate tactics see a 0% return. Millions of users are actively searching for AI solutions every single day. They are ready to adopt new workflows, but query volume drastically outpaces the supply of authentic, field-tested recommendations. Because the AI market iterates so quickly, new software releases happen weekly. This velocity creates a continuous, massive vacuum for content that genuinely tests these tools under real-world conditions. The standard playbook of dropping generic links in comment sections or publishing copy-pasted best-of lists completely fails here. These methods ignore the mechanics of trust required when a user decides whether to integrate a new, complex tool into their daily routine. To capture this demand, promoters have to abandon traditional affiliate marketing entirely. The only effective strategy is shifting to a rigorous, trust-based content model that proves the tool's utility before ever asking for a click. Software companies spend heavily to acquire new users. To offset these customer acquisition costs, AI platforms willingly offer aggressive commissions to independent creators who can bring them highly qualified leads. In traditional affiliate categories, driving a sale yields a single, isolated payout. AI software operates differently, relying on subscription pricing. Refer a user to a subscription service, and you earn a fraction of that payment every month they remain subscribed. Bringing in even a small, consistent stream of new referrals continuously stacks new revenue on top of the retained baseline of previous subscribers. This compounding mathematical advantage turns singular promotional efforts into a rapidly scaling and highly sustainable secondary income stream. The first major category covers AI writing and content generation tools. This sector has high market saturation, meaning customer acquisition is fiercely competitive. To stand out, these companies frequently offer their referring partners 20 to 30% recurring commissions on all monthly subscriptions. If a user signs up for a standard $30 monthly plan through your link, that yields a recurring $6 to $9 for your portfolio every single month. Converting users in this saturated category requires demonstrating specific writing tasks on screen. Pitching the software's features fails. Showing exactly how you prompt the tool to draft a project proposal succeeds. Similar volume dynamics apply to AI voice and audio tools, which typically offer 20 to 25% recurring commissions. The primary target audience here is highly specific: podcasters, audio engineers, and creators building faceless channels who need scalable voiceover solutions. The main objection from this audience is the robotic, AI-sounding artifacting common in low-tier generators. To drive conversions, your content must solve this exact problem. You have to explicitly demonstrate the specific prompting techniques, pacing adjustments, and phonetic spelling required to force the tool to produce natural human intonation. Success in these high-volume output categories dictates that your content definitively proves the tool's final product is indistinguishable from human effort. AI video and image generation tools form the second category. These platforms carry a significantly steeper learning curve for the end user. Because they require intensive compute power, these tools operate on much higher subscription tiers, frequently costing between $50 and $200 monthly for advanced features. Even a modest 15 to 25% commission on these premium plans translates to a substantial $10 to $40 per month per single referral. Verbal descriptions do not sell visual tools. They convert exclusively through clear demonstration, showing the raw input alongside the high-fidelity output to prove the quality of the render engine. Moving up the value chain brings us to AI automation and workflow platforms, which focus almost entirely on business-to-business clients. The B2B economics here are highly lucrative. You secure 20 to 30% on business tiers running up to $500 monthly. A single automation referral easily outweighs the dollar value of 5 standard writing tool conversions. The target audience for automation software is narrow. You are speaking directly to operations managers, agency owners, and technical freelancers. However, the massive per-referral earnings completely justify designing content for a smaller, lower view count audience. You only need a fraction of the traffic to generate the same revenue. These high-ticket categories trade mass appeal for targeted, high-value problem-solving, making them the most efficient path to high revenue. The final category consists of all-in-one platform suites that bundle writing, visual generation, and automation capabilities into a single interface. Because these suites are priced as premium, comprehensive solutions for teams, their affiliate programs utilize tiered commission structures. These tiers scale aggressively. Payouts often start at 20% and push past 35% based purely on the volume of referrals you drive over time. The content strategy for this category involves positioning the suite as a financial consolidation play. You show a business how adopting this one platform allows them to cancel 3 other separate software subscriptions. Promoting all-in-one suites heavily rewards long-term consistency. Driving higher conversion volumes activates the upper tiers, which directly increases the baseline profit margin across your entire referral portfolio. There is a strict framework for converting attention into actual referrals. The first mandatory rule of positioning is that creators must only promote tools they have genuinely used to complete real tasks. Audiences instantly detect when someone is reciting regurgitated marketing copy directly from a landing page. The moment that happens, trust evaporates and conversion potential drops to zero. Explicitly discussing a tool's limitations, bugs, and workflow flaws paradoxically builds the exact type of trust required to secure a conversion. This leads to the rule of standalone value. A piece of content must clearly solve a specific user problem, even if the referral link is completely removed from the equation. Generic praise converts poorly because it answers no specific questions. Hyper-specific use cases convert highly because they map directly to the viewer's immediate pain points. Showing exactly how a specific prompt chain cuts document formatting time in half for paralegals is a targeted solution that compels viewers to take action. To eliminate conversion friction, the referral link must function as a natural, helpful next step for the viewer, rather than the primary reason the video exists. The most efficient way to generate this content is through workflow integration. This means naturally mentioning the tools you use within the content you are already producing for your core business. Documenting your actual process requires zero additional content creation effort, making this an exceptionally efficient income stack to layer over your daily operations. Once links are live, tracking backend data becomes an absolute necessity. You must identify exactly which pieces of content and which specific tools are actually driving clicks and conversions. With that data in hand, implement a reallocation strategy. Shift all future content production focus solely toward the data points that prove profitable, and quickly abandon assumptions about what you thought would work. Executing this architecture consistently over several months leads to a highly predictable end state. As your content library grows and continues to be discovered by search traffic, it establishes a stabilized financial outcome, a passive baseline of $200 to $800 in monthly recurring revenue. Sustainable AI referral income relies on basic economic principles. It is the natural, mathematical byproduct of delivering genuine, high-friction professional value to an audience that urgently needs it.